Welcome back, guys. J&M Fishing and Hunting Adventures, and we're going to do a soft plastic overview. The soft plastics we use them a lot. Soft plastics are our main thing we use around here. We use Yamamoto, Senko's, the green pumpkin watermelon. We use 3-aught hooks for our wacky Texas rig. We use them in our flukes and our brush hogs, and wacky is our one we use the most, but we're gonna start using the Texas rig.
I'm interested in what that will be doing in Lake St. Helen.
Lake St. Helen. I don't think I got any videos up from us there. Because we were kind of.
GoPro died on the lake.
Yeah, GoPro didn't do too well for us. So hopefully, after Christmas and stuff, after I go get my money and stuff, I'm gonna go to Gator Mountain. Hopefully another tackle shop by us.
Bass Pro will be there getting stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna do them, and then we're gonna get extra batteries for the big camera and the GoPro.
Yeah, for sure. That'd been awesome if you could get your PR, almost PR. PB.
Yeah, if I could have got my PB, I'd been pretty stoked about that. It was 5.5 pounds, 22 inches long. But I swear by the Yamamotos. I don't know what it is about it. I've used the Strike Kings. I've used Yum Dingers. It just, nothing compares to a good old Yamamoto Senko. The thing I like to try more is the fluke. The fluke is something that we don't use very much because we're mainly throwing Senkos. But another thing is the tubes. The tubes we mainly use in the river by us. We never use them in a big lake or anything else. But I guess in the big lakes we need big baits to catch big bass.
And definitely go with dark colors. We're going to keep repeating that and saying that it's the best thing. We've had so much good luck with dark colors. I mean, don't get me wrong, bright colors do work too, but from where we're at, I mean, would you say dark colors are
dark colors are the best. We both have used bright colors, but I guess you got to say white is good too, especially in a shad form. Actually, while we're talking about shad, I'm gonna start using big swim baits, but that's going to be in the next video, talking about hard baits. Now, but yeah, like we're saying, dark colors, and Yamamoto. Give them a try if you haven't used them.
By far the best for us.
Yeah, I mean, they might be a little more expensive than your other conventional brand, like a Bass Pro Shops brand or stuff like that, but they work. It must be, it's all in the motion that it, when it's suspending in the water, it just gives it a good motion. So yeah, that's the overview of the soft plastics we use. Now I'm gonna give it over to Max here, and he's gonna give you an overview of some other.
Yeah, Trigger X by far I have a lot of luck with. You can find these at triggerx.com. This is where I got mine. I think I got like 5 of them, 5 packages. They come in 12 pieces. I like using these because they are scented. They have a real scent to them.
A lot of scent in them.
But I like using jigs from where we're at. The Cass River is amazing for it. Now, when it comes to jigs, I usually go with bright colors. Now that usually goes against with what we're saying. Like in the cast though, it's usually dark in some areas where we fish. So that's where I'm gonna be throwing. Like I like to throw pink. Pink and white is real good. By far, I don't know if you can see that good if it zooms in or not, but I have a lot of luck with pink and white. Same right here for when you want to catch bluegill. I use Squirt and Skirt, they're called. They are scented. They have salt and everything on them. Works real good for bluegill if you're ever going to go bluegill fishing or crappie fishing for sure. Another thing I use is this shad. Walleye fishing, I love using shad. I will throw that with a jig and then I'll let it hit the bottom, and then I will bring it up just a little bit and just keep working the bottom with this right here. It has a glitter base to it. Oh, I dropped one. It has a glitter base to it, but dark on the top, so when this tail will actually move in that perfect in the water. Another good color that I use is this lime green and dark green on it, which it works really good in the Cass River for me. I throw that with usually a dark colored jig head. Another thing that I like to use too is this, what color is that? Blue, the light blue color to it, and black.
Big
that
blue
works
and black.
good. Yeah, that's definitely what I would be using if I had to in the colors for jigs for sure.
Especially with them baits, I would use mainly monofilament and monofilament and the other line. Can't think of that right now, but with the Senkos and stuff like that, I highly recommend braided line.
Yes.
Because you will be throwing it.
What weight do you use?
Around rocks. Weight wise, it's kind of in your personal preference, but I like throwing heavy braid because I don't just use Senkos on my rod. Cause I throw it on a bait casting rod instead of a spinning rod, but this year it's gonna be different. So I'll probably have around 20-pound braid plus on my spinning rod for the Senkos. But I like to throw around on my bait casting rods. I throw around 30 to 65 pound braid. It depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it for other than salt plastics, like if you're gonna use it for lipless, let's use that as an example. A lipless crankbait. I like to use braid so I can rip it through the grass and not have to worry about it snapping off, or if I'm gonna bang it up against rocks and stuff like that, I don't need to be having my line singed by the rocks on a sharp spot. So yeah, it's all in your personal preference. What is in your water? You have like logs, you have rocks, you have weeds. It just depends. But make sure you have the good line, because you don't want to be snapping off on a big bass or whatever species you're going after. So that's it for the overview of the soft plastics. Now we're going to do an overview of the hard baits in a separate video. Go check that out after this, and talk to you guys later. Bye.